It was so nice when that thing disappeared.
Did you do yours too?
I don't even go on there to see where it's at. It's like I took the time to download the YouTube Studio. I don't know if it's on there or not because it
Did
don't
you
put
see it
up.
disappear off of mine?
Huh?
Were you able to see it disappear off of mine? Okay, no, it's not made for kids.
Yeah. In other words, it doesn't get aired.
Now it gets there, but you got to go through a bunch of junk.
The heart's still
Okay,
there.
subscribers. I know I haven't gotten that far yet.
Yeah. See, I was just cutting. It's like clipping.
I'm quick, but I'm not that quick. Live
All the
reactions.
stages of getting ready for live.
The heart's gone.
Subscribers only
Yep.
and
Live.
no heart.
Live chat. Live chat. Oops.
Because I've only went on live chat once. I'm not familiar with anything out here.
I thought you were on live chat every day.
No, we don't have to do it on our half here.
Oh. Okay. Good
No,
morning, everyone. Welcome,
like
welcome, welcome. Don't
if
listen
I
to
was on
Sandra.
YouTube, let's put it that way. If I was on YouTube live, I've only did it once, and I didn't know what I was really doing then. I was playing.
Oh, I thought you were on live chat every day. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on live chat every day. That part. Go put this down. Leave it
Okay, now I'm
alone.
really confused.
What
You're on live chat every day, but you
I
just
do,
said,
I do live chat, but when I do live YouTube, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm
gotcha.
still learning.
All right, now I got you. Okay. Did you give a thumbs up?
Yes. There's 2 thumbs up on my side for watching. Oh, 3 thumbs up.
I only
And
see one. Two. One, two. Hi, Maureen.
and
Welcome,
Maureen,
welcome.
it's Maureen, you and I.
Hi,
So we,
Sandra. Welcome. We're getting feedback.
huh? I don't hear
Huh?
none. I don't hear no feedback.
I heard when I said hi, Maureen, and hi, Sandra. I heard it coming off of never mind.
Yeah, it's like I don't hear it.
Whatever it was, you took care of it. Why? Because it's irritating.
Yeah,
So
but
how's your day going, Maureen?
I don't have the volume on my tablet unless that one's off. Or when we was trying to watch last night because we was both listening for our name.
Hello, G and B from Gala. Yeah, hello from Gala
Hello,
from
G and B.
Missouri.
Hi,
Welcome,
Gayla.
welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome. Sounds good here. Yeah, she fixed it, Maureen. Maureen said she was number three.
Yeah, and we have 6 watching, 5 thumbs up. Hey, Gayla, do you quilt or crafts or? We always try to find out just a little information
Or do you sew, knit, crochet, things like that.
because today's actual craft day, right?
Hmm.
My craft is killing my thumb, and I mean killing my thumb.
I'm going to do a row of my Afghan. See, unfortunately, the more you do it, Sandra, the better your thumb will feel. It doesn't work that way.
No, I don't.
Come on, I was being serious.
That's what I always say. You know, the more you do it, the less it hurts.
Yeah, I was being
No, it does
serious.
not. And in case anybody's wondering, I'm clipping my rag quilt.
She's clipping all right. I
Yeah.
quilt, cross stitch, and rug hook.
Oh,
Oh, you do a lot. Sounds like me.
well, welcome to the
Yes.
and come back out frequently. Get to
Yeah.
know everybody. And
We're a
occasionally,
right friendly group.
we just got through, we're just finishing up a red, white, and blue block swap so we can make a patriotic looking quilt. It's red, white, and blue star block swap.
Yes.
And my stars are on the wall right over there. Those four are the blocks I've gotten so far.
So how many quilts have you made so far?
And I like Marine's. Sandra, I hope you have the scissors with the spring in it. The spring is called the thumb. That's why my thumb is killing me. I'm supposed to be putting this down
Why?
because I got the other things to do.
You want to finish it?
Well, I will, but not going to kill my thumb all in one day. And Nana Mona's here.
Hi, Mona. How are you?
It's like we always have to introduce as Nana Mona because of the other Mona.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yep.
How's the weather out there in Canada? In her little tiny part of the world? Like my little tiny part of my world. Hi,
Good
Marla.
morning. Yeah, good morning, Marla.
How are you? Beat you to it.
Yeah.
Uh, yes, welcome everybody. Welcome G and B. She's a new well, I'm not sure if she's a new subscriber. Well, she has to be to come in to our group.
Oh.
Give her a nice warm welcome, please.
See if I can pick this up to refold it or not.
Missouri,
It's like,
G and B says Missouri is sunny. Not here. It's cold and cloudy.
yeah,
And
I'm
I will
cloudy.
come back. I will come back. And then Maureen, hi Marla. I received your block. Very pretty. And Mona, really nice getting warm weather. Finally, huh? Hi Melody. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Trying to find the other side. I thought I had it in my hand.
Okay, who wants to come up on the panel with Sandra and I?
Anybody,
Any
anybody brave
volunteers?
and want to join?
Okay, Marla says, I have the rag quilt die for my Aki quilt. It cuts it out for you and then you just sew it together.
Does it
You
trim
don't
it?
have to cut it later, just wash. Nice.
Really? What size block?
That's cool.
That'd be Kathy's way of doing this.
What?
If it comes pre-clipped, it's a lot better than killing your thumb like I am.
So who's the smart one?
Well, I do things the old-fashioned way, I guess.
I know you do.
Okay,
I do to a
this
certain
is
extent.
1/4 of the blanket. This is 1/4. And I already lost where I had to trim next.
You'll find it
Yeah, I always will.
somewhere. Somewhere over the rainbow.
But I
Okay,
still don't think he could weigh 6, 7 pounds.
it might be when, Maureen says, Marla, I have that day too. Thank goodness we get the pictures. So much of it gets stuck with the flannel. Hey, I got rid of my heart. What's going on here? Hold on. I got to go back and do it again.
No, it's not on my side.
It's on my side.
Well, it's not on mine. Don't. If you put it back on mine, I'm going to slap you.
I'm not. I'm just, yeah, I undid the live reaction. So why is it still here?
It just had to come and show its mean head again. Thank you, Gayla.
Okay, I'm at 4. Okay, 5.
I say, um,
Okay,
reach
now go back and hold on.
those. I need a strip bucket. I'm gonna have to go buy another garbage can. The 8.5 one would have worked almost. Yeah, that's a big rag quilt. 8.5.
There we go. Now it's gone. Okay, Mona, I wound, but my hair's not done, and you don't want to see that. Oh, Mona, I know you would.
Oh, my
Um,
hair is always a mess.
Maureen says not me, and G&V says very pretty quilt. And Marla, it comes in 2 sizes. I have the 8.5 one, and Maureen, that's what I have, the 8.5.
That makes rag quilt making. That's why everybody did it at the fair the one year. Someone probably had the die cut,
Hi,
and
Terry.
hi Terry. Good morning, Terry. Whatever, Terry. Good afternoon, Terry.
Terry, I am cooking, but hi, where is Gladys today? Is she okay? I don't know. I have no idea where she is today. I haven't talked to her.
Oh, believe me, I've had memories of my eye drops doing that. My eyes hurt.
Memory.
Yeah, they wasn't good memories.
Would she be able to answer a text?
Yeah,
Okay, let me text her.
I was putting regular eye drops, everything. But when I
Okay,
went back to
this,
that
this is
specialist,
this is important. Maureen says, Terry, I have a question. I've been wanting to ask you for a very long time. You're the sewing machine guru. How come you don't have to oil computerized machines like the other ones?
yeah, because we still have metal parts moving. That's a good question, Maureen. Terry will probably say I should go back to bed. It's like, ah. Okay, what was I doing? Let's
Find
see.
your brain.
Well, I have a pile of strips here and need cut down to 2.5 inches. That involves the thumb too.
Well, when we got off last night, was that it? You didn't do anymore?
Correct. I pressed the strips I had and said, that's it.
I'm done.
And
Marla, to Maureen, I do oil mine in the wick under the bobbin case. And Terry, they don't make them where you can do it. They want a professional to do it. So they want you to bring it into a shop. Cha-ching. Yep. But they do need service probably once a year.
You're supposed to do
And
what?
you're supposed to take it in and have it done
Don't tell
and
my sewing
pay.
machine that. I open it up as much as I can, vacuum out all the nooks and crannies. But they hide the different screws and junctions. I don't know where they hide them at, but they're hidden.
Have you ever taken yours in to be cleaned?
Nope. And I can tell you why.
Why?
The the repair guy said mine's a throwaway sew until it dies and throw it out machine. That's
And
what
that
they
was how
say.
long ago you got it?
10 years now.
And 80 quilts, right?
Well, more than that now, because I've made how many more since then.
Okay, Terry, that being said, I had a metal Kenmore, have another now. I used it for 30 years and I never knew it needed service or oil. And Mona, hi Terry, I've never seen you come in. Terry comes in all the time, Mona. Maureen, going through the freezer, I found this nice little white bag marked, well, lucky me. I just found frozen apple turnovers. They're in the oven now.
Oh,
Oh,
and good morning, Candy.
lovely. Good morning, Candy. Good morning, Donna. Welcome,
Yep.
welcome, ladies. Terry, you can grease your own gears and clean it out. There are so many videos online now that can teach you how to do it yourself.
Yep. That's what I do.
Marla, I have a 15-year-old computerized Kenmore that has never been serviced. Runs like new. I oil under the bobbin case in the wick, but it does need new belts. Taking it in next month. Mona, I've got a Kenmore, 1975. I clean and oil mine. I have a Kenmore that my sister gave me. I've never used it, and she only used it once.
Terry.
Teeny tiny little thing. And Terry to Mona, you mean I am so skinny you can't see me? That's it, Terry.
You sneaked in and no one seen you.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. So today is craft day. So bring out those crafts.
Quilting is my craft.
Or in Sandra's case, the quilting.
I have a goal. I'm getting some of these UFOs done.
That's okay.
In the meantime, I'm making more 2.5 inch squares because the fabric says 2.5 inch squares fit.
Do you want to borrow my go me?
No.
And Mona says, yes, Terry, I am jealous. And Candy, Sandra, we got about 3 inches of snow. Wow. Gee, Sandra.
as
Jen would
long
like
as
that.
as long as she has it, I'm ready for the thaw.
Jen would definitely like that 3 inches of snow.
Oh, are you? Marla is bound and determined to get that Missouri our puzzle block done and come out at 12.5 inches. I haven't got enough stuff done. I wish I didn't have deadlines on some of this stuff, but in June's here. I have an
Hello,
errand to
June.
do, so we'll be back. Okay, June.
Okay, let's see. Candy, Kathy, you have a machine that you have never used. I know. Marla, Sandra, I'm working on another Missouri puzzle block, determined to get it right. June. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sandra. I have an errand to do, and I'll be back. Okay, June. No worries. Candy, no, Sandra. I want you to have the snow.
Well, I'd have to pass and send it on over to Kathy. That side of the mountain loves getting snow.
Throw it in Sandra's face.
That side of the mountain loves getting snow. I'm joking, but they love getting snow. The most wrecks, the
We have
most
not
this,
gotten
the
any
most
yet,
that.
Sandra.
Huh?
We haven't gotten any yet.
But when they do, people don't know how to drive. And there's so many wrecks, so many this. They cancel school. It's unbelievable.
Well, if you've driven in Southern California, then you can drive through anything.
Snow's a little different. It's in here
The thing
running my
about
board.
Washington, okay, the thing about Washington is it's really hilly.
Your side is.
Yeah.
Mine's not. And see, I have to worry about the big open area that's slicker than. And good morning, Nancy. Guess who Nancy's here?
Good
Saying
morning.
hello, ladies.
Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Good morning.
And see, I just got the 2 strips this wide. That's all the further I got last night. I don't know which side it sews onto, but oh well. They're both the same.
Okay, Gladys texted me and said later. Later,
Okay.
Gator.
Later. Oh, you go back out with that quilt.
Nancy says slicker than owl poopy.
Yeah. Like that mud that I was in. That was slick. And there could be owl poopy in that.
Have you ever seen an owl by your outside your house?
Have what?
Have you ever seen an owl outside your house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Casey gets those. What are they? The owl pellets that have, which is poop, I guess, or something they hawk up. I don't know what it is because it comes out with skulls in it and whatnot.
Who?
It's something that owl drops behind.
Yuck.
Yeah. I don't, those nuggets. And Kathy is working on her Afghan.
Oh, yes. See, I'm working on my Afghan.
She holds her needle totally different than I do. But
Everybody does something different.
and my wrist is going 100 miles an hour.
Looking, you're quicker than I am, right?
No, not quicker. You're a
Yeah.
you're a dunk and dive. There's pickers, divers, and then I don't know what the heck you call mine.
Pellets. Bird hacks it up after consuming their prey.
Okay.
Hi, Patty. Welcome.
So that's why it has all the bones in it. And the skull of the mouse and things. It's really interesting to break them open.
Sandra, let's not talk about that, okay?
It's like, well, has Chase ever did a hairball?
Yeah, and I don't clean it up.
That's when you go,
Stink.
it's your, if that's your cat, you clean it. At least that's what I would do.
Why didn't I think of that? Dave cleans it up. Did I skip one?
And Kathy has an upswing on the hook. See, Nana Mona says it too.
Well, this is how I was taught. I do.
And I can only blame one person, myself, for mine.
I mean, I've seen where people hold the hook like this. No, I cannot do it like that. Not
Oh
even.
no, Patty G.
Yeah.
Candy says it looks like a knitting needle. Your hook does.
It's
Because
Susan Bates. It's a really old needle.
it's
I'll show
oh
you.
yeah.
We got the
But
hook.
it's used for, it starts with a T.
It's a size US size 10.
Yeah. But it's a Tuscan, is it Tuscan?
I
It
don't know.
starts with a T. Crochet, they call it crocheting because it's designed to hold stitches on the long bar.
Mhm.
That's what it's designed for. It's not just a crochet hook.
But I also have this tiny one, US 5.
Yeah, but they're
Mhm.
it's not classified as a crochet hook. It's classified as that
That's where I
T
got
word.
it from. It said crochet hook.
Yeah. See,
Susan Bates crochet hook size 10.
that's what they're even telling me in the chat too.
Okay. Bye, Tucson. Tucson.
Because I have some, and mine are longer than Kathy's.
I don't know. Susan Bates, she's been around a long time, but
Yes, Susan
I
Bates been
noticed
around.
that all hers are metal.
And that Tuscan crocheting's been around a long time.
I never heard of it.
It
But
it's a
then this is only the second thing I've ever crocheted in my life.
oh, I wish I could say one
Oh,
thing.
third thing. I'm sorry, third thing.
It's like I've made so many Afghans and sweaters and dresses, and I even made
Oh,
me a bath mat.
wait a minute. You crochet dresses?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. I have the ones that are what 10 inches long, and then they have some that are longer. That's on a just like a plastic, so it has a place to store without being ridiculous. I've seen them. And my cousin on your side of the mountain, she wanted to know if I had did any of that crocheting before. And so I took the time and reintroduced myself to it. And then she tried it and she says, too hard, I quit.
Candy says, I have a set. They are very long. Yeah, I've got others other than this one too, but I really like this one. And
Yeah.
then she says, Sandra, I've never done clothes. And Mona says, thumbs up. Thank you, Mona. And Dora Lynn's here. Hello, just hanging out here in the desert. Nice and warm. How nice, how nice. And Susan's here. Hello, Sandra and Kathy.
I crocheted a swimsuit and my dad wouldn't let me wear it.
A swimsuit.
Uh-huh.
Were you auditioning for Playboy?
But it's like I lined it and all, but Dad wouldn't let me wear it.
Well, that sucks.
But it's
You are
like
not going out of the house wearing looking like that, young lady.
I started it with flowers right smack on the nipples.
Was it
I was
purple?
I don't remember what color, but it's like I was just a kid sewing. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Melody. She thumbs up at the door. Thank you
Yep.
very much. On that nip.
That's because someone said something, I think. Oh, the thumbs up sign.
Yeah, that
And
was
hello,
fun.
Susan Munger. Glad you could come in today.
Did you tell Dorlin hello?
Hello, Dora Lynn.
She's in the desert where it's nice and warm.
She's in the desert with a horse of no name.
Been through the desert on a horse with no name. Yeah, I think it's America that sings that.
That's the only part of that song I know.
Are you serious?
That's it.
It felt good to be out from the rain. Something about after 9 days, because after 9 days, I let the horse run free. Because the desert had turned sea. You start seeing things.
And Candy says, Kathy, it's a cross between crochet and knitting because you do the rows like knitting, but it's crochet. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that's what Tuscan is.
I agree. But the only thing is, I don't know how to knit.
Well, you'd have better success at doing the Tuscan than you would the knitting, I
Thanks,
believe.
Heather. Thank you. Thank you for the vote of confidence.
But knitting it's hard. If you know how to knit, you could watch somebody on YouTube, but it's really hard. See, I've taught myself to knit watching my mom across the room. That's how I
I
taught
have
myself.
watched millions of people on YouTube,
No, I just watch in real life.
and
I
I still can't. Well, there's nobody I know that knits in real life over here on my side of the mountain.
Well, how many people have you went and got to meet? Everybody in your doctor's office?
Well, kind of, sort of, not
Yeah.
that well.
Have you been to a grocery store?
Yep,
Have you been to the drugstore?
yep.
Yeah, you haven't been a whole lot of places, have you?
Uh-uh.
Have you been to the library?
Yes.
Have you asked at the library if they have any groups that come in? Because a
No, I've
lot of
only got.
libraries allow knitting and stuff to come in there too.
Nope. I was waiting for the senior citizen to open up, and they're supposed to be opening up in a couple of months. Weather
Now,
permitted, of
now I'm going
course.
to start repeating the horse with no name.
Yep, it's definitely America that sings that one.
I'd have
Okay.
to Google. I'd have to Google that one.
Candy. Oh, Samantha's here. Hello, Samantha. Candy, Kathy, I don't knit, but I can do the other. And Candy's self-taught crochet. And Dorlin, I have not seen the wild horses yet. 3 more days here. Mike has been challenged on the trails here, And Candy, have you been to Michael's? Michael's craft store? Yes, many times.
Since you've been over there?
Not since I've been over here, no, but I have been to Michael's. I like it.
Tell me, plug my battery in. There.
It's actually one place I like to go to.
I was in Michael's the other day and the yarn was on sale from $10 to 7. It's like, woohoo.
That's a lot if you're buying a lot of yarn.
But I don't buy that price yarn.
Well,
I don't have anything I need to make. That's the other thing.
aren't you knitting some socks?
Yeah, but I
But
need. And hello, Rita.
hi, Rita.
Good morning.
Welcome.
We was on late night with Rita when
Um,
she came back on.
Mona says, "Me too, Candy. I can't read patterns. I have to see someone do it, and of course, I'm left-handed, but everyone is right-handed." Oh no, Mona.
Yeah.
They have books on it there, says Candy. And Rita, y'all will be proud of me. Been doing some much needed housekeeping today.
Oh
Very
no.
nice.
She took a break from her quilt there. But you have to do it once in a while, Rita. You have to
Yep,
do it. Because
like it or
Terry's
not.
not.
Terry's doing other stuff. Goodness.
Oh, my husband used to say it all the time. I says, "What are you doing?" "I'm dusting the remote control. I'm holding my recliner down." That's what my husband used to say.
So in other words, he didn't help with the house.
Housework he did not help with. I mowed the lawn most of the time, but after he retired and all the stuff that he had.
Candy. Nana, I can read patterns. And G and B, did you bring popcorn today?
Yeah, we need some popcorn.
Donna Armstrong. Nana Mona, I can relate. Rita, Terry never complains unless he wants food. You're lucky, Mona.
Now, does Terry eat the biscuits with the chocolate gravy? I forgot to ask her that last night.
Chocolate gravy, yes.
Austin was I was talking to Austin and listening to Rita's yesterday with the chocolate gravy. It's a recipe that she's got in a cookbook from way back when. And Austin says, "Grandma, please don't make that for me."
I'm with Austin. Yeah.
Rita says it's really good.
It probably is. It just doesn't sound good, you know?
Yeah, he does not like the chocolate gravy, which is why I haven't made it for years and years. Okay. So it pleases the little kids' palates. I don't know if it would Dakota and them because, or Coda and Aspen, because they never get candy.
They don't.
They don't. They get candy now if they go pee pee on the potty. They get a dum dum sucker.
That's not candy.
Yeah, that's candy to them. And then those cinnamon sugar things from Taco Bell.
Hmm.
And see what's the other?
I think it's called churros.
Yeah, and then the Krispy Kreme donuts when I bring them. That's as close as they
Those are
get to
good.
candy.
Okay, Rita says he does not like chocolate gravy, which is why okay. Nancy, it is good if you like chocolate. It is good. I love chocolate, but I can't picture that as gravy. And then Rita, all the little kids I know have loved it through the years.
Yeah. Austin, as soon as he goes, "What's she putting the chocolate gravy on?" I says, "She just did pop open biscuits and that." He goes, "Gross."
Oh gosh.
I can picture Austin gagging going down the highway driving.
Candy. It is really good. I can make it, but my biscuits don't taste like mom's. Uh-huh.
See, I've never heard of it, and I'm older than both of them.
Well, you know,
I lived in a small town, sheltered world.
I'm telling you, you have no idea. Get out there. See what's going on in the world, Sandra.
Yeah, the parents get candy when they was little. Yes,
But why don't they get candy? Okay. Um,
they're they're trying to not introduce it like most people. You go in the grocery store and you see these kids screaming
for
until they
candy.
get that candy open.
Yep. Okay, so Candy says, you have you ever have real churros? No, just from Taco Bell. Mona, did their parents? Okay, you read that. Maureen, I didn't know Rita came back on last night. I would have hung out with you, night owls. And
Oh,
Nancy,
I'm sorry.
Austin doesn't like biscuits.
He loves biscuits. He'll take biscuits and gravy. He'll have biscuits with sausage. He'll have biscuits with anything else, but not with chocolate gravy. Because we have SOS quite frequently.
So shit on a shingle.
Yeah. And we either have little shingles or big shingles. It's biscuits or fried potatoes. And when we do that way, the potatoes all have to be in the coins, sliced in the coin. I don't know what it's really called. We call it sliced in the coins. That's what they look like. Yeah, Rita making those biscuits made me hungry for biscuits and gravy, but I don't have the appetite to eat 10 biscuits.
She didn't share. Rita.
So usually I don't have biscuits and gravy till we go camping. I don't like the biscuits down at the restaurant. And my mom made homemade biscuits all the time, but I'm more a fan of the Pillsbury Tender Flakes.
Jen
You can
makes drop biscuits.
what?
Drop
Oh,
biscuits.
no. Cinnamon twists. Yes, those are delicious. Coda and Aspen get those, but you don't eat those a whole lot of those going down the road if you don't have something to drink in your car.
Okay, I finished my row.
It can get a little dry. How many more rows? Oh, you got a long ways to go, don't you?
Pretty much. Yep.
You got another pink section and another blue?
I have a blue. No, I have two blues and two more pinks.
How big you making that thing?
Big enough for me and Dave.
I'm going to see if the
Hi,
biscuits
Denise.
freeze.
Denise is here. She says,
Good
good
morning,
morning.
Denise.
Good afternoon, ladies. Rita. Sandra, you should freeze the leftovers and just heat up one or two when you are craving one.
Yeah. Now I just got to remember to go to the store. I haven't went
A good
grocery
idea.
shopping now. I'm going on 7 months now because I didn't get groceries the other day when I was in town.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Love the colors. Love, love. My friend and I went to Joann's a while back when the yarn wasn't so expensive, and we were looking at all the different colors. And these were the ones that I requested of the driver. I said, "Oh, that's the one I want." That's what we got. She bought them for me as an early birthday present. I think there were 10 skeins altogether. Oh yes, there's a place called Mikasa's that we used to go to all the time. Oh my gosh, so good. And then I make Mexican food myself. I make enchiladas, tacos, tostadas, and burritos. So I love Mexican food. Mexican food. Oh. I used to work at a place called Noggles, and it was a Mexican little fast food Mexican restaurant, right? And I was the manager, so I got the food there for free. So I ate there 3 times a day. Well, in 6 months, I gained 72 pounds.
Hello, Tracy.
So I
Tracy
got
come in and said
very
hi.
full. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Mexican food is my downfall. I love it.
My downfall is just plain food. Well, it,
Okay, Candy.
it's like they keep telling me I have to eat the right stuff. It's like, whatever.
Eat what you want.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work.
You're not a diabetic. You don't have to be on a certain.
The
Maureen,
best
the
biscuit
best.
I ever had was in Dolly Stampede in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, out of this world biscuits.
You never
Sandra,
know, huh?
how do you not drop?
Sandra.
Yeah,
No, not how do you not drop? How do you not shock?
yeah. For 7 months. No, I don't have chickens because I don't like eggs. Milk, I'm lactose intolerant. And I don't eat bread. There's the three. That's the three most important things that people go out for, and I don't do any of them.
Well, for one thing, she's got a zillion refrigerators and freezers, so she can stock up.
No, I have one freezer,
So that's what
and
she does. She stocks up.
if
Come on now.
I buy the chicken breast boneless, I buy a bag of chicken thighs boneless. I buy prawns, popcorn shrimp, and then this grilled chicken that has no breading. And for a treat, every once in a while, I'll buy a box of 18 corn dogs.
That
Usually,
lasts a while, right? Okay, so here's a
yeah,
book on sea life that we got for Christmas a few years ago. Jen's got the same. Here's one of the pictures I did already.
yeah.
Color by numbers. Okay. Rita, I have chickens, cow, a milk cow, and I also stock up. Okay, so where's the page I was working on?
And when I open up like a can of vegetable, it's like that's enough for 2 or 3 meals. Now, when I make stew, I go down to our local store and I'll grab the carrots and potatoes if I need them. I buy rutabagas in bulk and then can them.
And she still goes to the grocery store, she says, and that's nice, Kathy says, Mona. It's a color by numbers. She like coloring book, but it's an adult one, and it's really, really hard.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Candy.
back.
I'm
She's
heading
heading
down to
down to
the
get the.
dungeon.
Okay, hurry
Be
back.
safe.
Okay, so this one I'm doing with colored pencils. So let me grab my colored pencils.
Oh, I keep covering up my words. I have the words down here closer so I can see.
As Tracy's heading down to the dungeon, Maureen says, "Hi, Tracy."
Yep. She's heading down to the other sewing room.
Okay. Now, see, this is where it comes in hard for me to.
Maureen, the best Mexican food I ever had was in a restaurant in Manhattan on First Avenue, somewhere in the 50s. I actually saw Martha Stewart do a show on this restaurant. And then Candy wants to see the front of the book, Kathy. Sea life.
Yeah. Sea turtles, coral reef dwelling fish, dolphins, and other marine creatures swim through these full-page pictures. Colorists can achieve realistic effects and perfect shading with the help of lightly printed numbers that correspond to the color key. Now, you could either do it your way or you can
Their
do
way.
it
Yep. And
their
which
way.
way does Kathy do it? Her way or their way?
Their way. I'd mess it up if I did it. And here's the color key that we go by.
Okay.
That tells us like 15 is blue green and all that. So um what are these? Eels? The puffer fish. See, if I did it my way, I'd color it the wrong way. I wouldn't know what was what or but the stuff is too small till I get my eyes checked. I can't see it. You're welcome, Candy. Maureen, we have Mexican here. Nancy just had pizza and a glass of Dr. Pepper. Yummy. Ooh, that sounds good. Um,
Yeah, she just reminded me I haven't had anything but the water with my toothbrushing.
Hi, Deb. Welcome.
Hi, Deb. And how is Deb doing today?
I hope Deb's doing just fantastic. I hope. All right.
Yeah, today I have to go down and get that pizza because Nancy had to bring it up again. Pizza.
Do you like Dr. Pepper?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Hey, well,
But
she had.
it's just something if I don't have it, I don't need it. Just one of the. I can go without. We're just lucky. Small town USA. I live in a town with a grocery store.
Well, you almost have to have a grocery store wherever you live. I mean,
Oh, we have some small towns that don't.
Deb says, I'm good trying to find fabric for the sampler blocks I'm making.
Okay.
Nice. All right. So
Laura must be busy in different things today. Haven't heard from Laura. We
she
don't
is
have
work.
one here, Kathy. Grocery store. Yeah, there's some places that don't.
You don't? Not every place at grocery store. I'm sorry. My
Some of our
mistake.
small towns have maybe what you call a convenience store, and they do carry bread, milk, eggs in the convenience store,
No,
but they're not conveniently priced. They're very expensive.
conveniently convenient.
Yeah. They're just convenient because they're there.
Right.
But like I told Melinda the one time, if you have to pay 75 cents more for the loaf of bread, what would it cost you to drive to get it? You have there's all sorts of little things you have to take in consideration.
How much you paying for gas and this and that.
Well, if you got to drive 32 miles to go get a loaf of bread, you can't do it for 50 cents.
No, not these days.
Because
Mona
what?
says 35 miles to one. So how do you get your food? If you don't mind me asking.
You make a, you plan. You always plan ahead.
Well,
Most of us just go grocery shopping like every 30 days.
Dave goes all the time.
And Nanamona says her convenience store has booze and junk food.
Hmm. That's what convenience stores are about. Junk food. Stop in on your we're going to
Oh,
the gas station.
you get the junk food, you get, but it's like they also carry more than that. You have to for some areas. It's like Vicky Lemire, all she had was convenience store next to her that she got her milk, eggs, and butter, everything from.
She has to go to town to get it. See, mine's right across the street. Literally right across the street. Can't imagine. The other one I just in California, I just drove around the corner and it was there. Very close.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
my small town, we have one grocery store. We have one uh what would we even call it? It's kind of a grocery store. They don't stock produce and meats and that because they have to buy in such bulk.
Yes, Melody's lucky. Lucky I have a Walmart 5 minutes from me. That is
I'd
lucky.
probably go to Walmart every day and just walk around it.
No, you'd be bored after a while.
No, I'd be the one walking around, stop refacing the shelves and whatnot. I might as well get a job at Walmart.
That's what Jen does. I go, Jen, knock it off. Well, nobody else is doing it.
Well, it's like I hate to say, some of us public, John Q. public, we're not the most um, liked person out there. because we don't think anything of it. Like the people that go to the deli, get the food, eat it, put it on the shelf, walk out without paying for it. I don't agree with that, but it happens.
Well, I don't agree with that either, really.
But it happens, unfortunately.
That's definitely wrong. Okay,
And
everybody's
welcome
saying
back,
hi.
June.
Welcome back, June. Wow, you got that stuff done real quick.
Oh, it's in a plastic bag. Where did I put the plastic bag? On the. Yep. I go, where did I put all those strips? Because
In
I
a
have.
plastic bag.
Yeah, they're in a plastic bag on the sewing machine or the ironing board because I moved the ironing board. No milk, bread, or fruit here. They make more money on booze here. A case of beer for $64. Woo!
Wow. Are you serious? Dang.
Yeah. And it used to be everybody used my husband when before he'd skip school because you could drink younger up in Canada. They'd skip school and they'd all get wasted in Canada and then try and get back across the border before dark. That was my husband, him and his friends. I think I'm still going to have strips left over when I'm done.
Okay, Denise, Kathy, you know that grocery stores are not just across the street or around the corner for everyone in California. There are family towns, rural communities just like Sandra's. Yeah, I know. I know. But I'm saying it no matter where I lived out there and there was one close by. Except for when I lived in Moreno Valley. It was pretty far. But folks that live in mansions won't allow grocery stores, gas stations, liquor stores in their neighborhood either. I know, I've heard that. Like, yeah, which is ridiculous, but
A blanket. I moved this blanket in the other room.
and Mona says, really, Denise? Yeah, that's true. And hi, June. Good afternoon, says Denise. And Mona says, I never knew that. Yeah, strange, huh? Yeah. What is Sandra doing over there?
Playing with my wall with that block. I'm auditioning.
Oh, okay. Auditioning.
That's
Everybody's
how
looking.
that's how great minds work.
Tracy, I
Can't
am
tell you
playing.
my mind's great.
I am playing catch up today, so I'm in the basement grooming my fur babies. I'm listening, so be sure not to forget me. Never, Tracy, never. Mona, I like that star, Sandra. Is there a pattern? I can't remember if you said so or not. The colors look great.
It's just leftover from another quilt.
Candy said she just finished eating and now it's nap time.
Oh,
Okay, Candy, enjoy your nap.
see, turn my sewing machine that way. See, I'm going to put these stripes all the way around the block. And I'm trying to think of a block. I mean, that would go with the stars that could be made out of 2.5 inch strips. So it's like I could take that one off right there, add it to another one.
Um, June, have a good nap. Candy, see you tomorrow. Goodbye, all. See you tomorrow, Candy.
Bye, Candy.
Mona, great job on that. And Candy said, thanks, June, and sleep well, Candy, said Melody. Yes. We all need to watch out for each other, right?
And see, that was just one. I have a whole nother section just like that one in my hand to trim. So I'm still going to have a few strips left. But I'm going to make a block of a block that takes 2.5 inch strips is an 8.5 inch block,
A block of
unfinished.
some sort.
Yeah, unfinished block.
Unfinished.
It's like I do all sorts of weird things. It's like just
No comment.
trying to use up things I have. If I have one of something left, or that was way too much fabric to throw out, all those pieces. That's that star in the middle. And then what to do with all these blue
Video
and
that,
grays.
Sandra.
Huh?
Mona, you might have to video that, Sandra. Would be great, I think.
Yeah. But it's just, I just grab things that are left over, and
And away she goes. Away, away, away.
I don't like wasting.
I know.
I own it, use it.
Nothing wrong with, hey,
Okay. Needs to be about right there.
Courtney. Well, that was 3 days ago.
I don't like wasting.
Okay, so I'm just over here coloring. Would you guys like to watch me color? If so, I will put down the computer.
my thinking process. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up and down. Just like one time I said I was going to go get me something to eat.
You didn't?
Nope.
Mona says, that's a great class, Sandra, for learning.
Yeah.
June says, hi, Susan.
And June's catching up on her what she missed.
That's okay.
Yep. That's what it's there for.
It's okay with me. I just hate that they took away the chat after you're done.
Well, and I went back to my goofing off one and the chat's there.
Really?
Yeah. I don't understand it.
Maybe they pick and choose.
Maybe it's back and forth. I don't know.
Denise to Mona, I agree with you on that. Sandra does great work for teaching. Yes, she does. And don't tell anybody, but she loves doing it.
Like the why seems yesterday. Um, putting taking that blue star out of nowhere and then making the pieces to put the star together. It's like that was a learning lesson for me because I had to figure it out.
But you enjoyed it, did you not?
Oh, I always enjoy my designing because that means one more UFO done. This is in my UFO pile.
Mona, I'm got to see it to do it. I'm not that smart on reading. Same here, Mona. Denise, Kathy, what chat are you speaking? When you get done, like right now, when we get done with this chat here, after I'm done with the live, the chat goes away. But Sandra says hers came back, so maybe it'll come back eventually, but it goes away. Then comes back, I guess. Which they just recently started doing that, like at the beginning of the year, maybe. It's it has not been that long. And Mona, I was told you have to do something on your end to get the chat to come back up after your video for it to show up.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out that too. See, I like how that's looking, but I need a cornerstone.
Well, Sandra, as soon as you figure it out, let me know how you did
It's like, yeah.
it. Yeah, you'll figure it out.
But that's still going to be a good sized little baby quilt.
Mona is finished, I should have said. Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. But I'm liking how that's turning out. I
I
don't
mean,
know
how many
how.
people really go back and look at the chat anyway?
Well,
After
if there's a link that was dropped in the chat, like I should drop the link. I got to remember tomorrow to drop the link for the block that's Thursday. Which the block that's Thursday
which
was
is
just
called
here.
what's it called?
It's called Grandma's Favorite. It's over at DelawareQuilts.com.
Oh, I think I already got it.
Yes, you already got it.
Okay.
That's the quilt for tomorrow.
Let me show you guys. I do have it. It's let me go through my stack here.
And Kathy said that she needed more practice on pinwheels, so it'll work.
Thanks. Oh, here we go. This block right here.
Yep.
That will be Thursday's block. It's printed
Well,
differently.
what? Let me
So
see that one. No, that's not Grandma's block.
that's not it.
No,
Okay, hold
I
on.
I don't see a pinwheel, let alone 4.
Okay, wait, Aunt Dinah. I know I printed it.
I know you did.
Wait.
Denise, according to the web, as long as the video is marked public by you, it can take up to 24 hours for chat to show up after YouTube processes it. Yeah, and they haven't been doing that to everybody's. Some of them you get it, some you don't. Kathy, that's why I did mine alphabetical and put them in a notebook.
I got to go through and punch holes in these so I can put them in the notebook.
That's a good job for Jen.
This one?
Yep, that looks like it. That's the one.
That's the one for Thursday.
Yeah, and it takes very few parts.
Grandma's favorite. But again, I like the way these guys describe, the more
That's
than
why
half
I'm going back and forth.
patchwork square. According to the web,
And
yeah,
I've
it is
never,
marked public.
yeah. And on Rita's, I don't know if we've ever had chat come back on Rita's or not.
June, Mona, I'm left-handed. I watch it so I can get it. Otherwise, it is backwards.
Yeah,
Deb,
on
I
the,
wish all the chats were left on live. They used to be. That's why I'm saying,
yeah.
why take them away? Because then Sandra will post the block on here, and then she'll go and post it in the Facebook because it'll be taken away off of here. June, I see the chats, but they are behind on reading the chats.
But it's like, it's just different things for different. It's like, I don't understand it, but
Yeah, same here. I don't either. It's like, okay.
but that's the nice pin. 4 pinwheels. I'm making mine in 2 colors like they did.
So
Yeah,
you're gonna do only, like, let's say 2 blue and 2 red?
but I think Marla, even though she's using StreamYard, it's like Kathy using Zoom because we can chat to each other. But like last night with I was over in Rita's, I couldn't see what they was laughing about on the panel because they was reading off of Lisa's or off of Mona's or whoever else was streaming.
Oh,
And
and
it's
you
the
were on.
streamer's choice.
Okay. Um,
But that's the one thing I don't like about where you can stream like to another entity. You can't see what the other people are saying. And when Rita's on StreamYard, when you're up in the panel, you can see everything that's being said, no matter where it's being said. But it's like, I just wanted to go eat my dinner last night. I went up there for a little bit because Sheila was having trouble getting up there. So I pressed the button only because I wanted to see if it was working right or not.
you wanted to go up there. Come on.
I was going to go fix my dinner. And I excused myself to go fix my dinner. And then, as Rita says, you took off and didn't come back because I went up on Rita's side. Yeah. And that confuses people because when they're talking about something, we're looking in the chat up and down it. And it's like, I didn't see that said. Two and a half inch strip and a block. Oh my. That's a Google and a half there coming up.
Okay, now.
Marla.
I fell asleep on the recliner during the second live, but watched the replay. That's okay, Marla. Mona. The dots are on the comments to the right, upper top. The dots are gray. Deb, yeah, I was on Lisa's and couldn't see what Rita was saying. And Denise, June, were you told something was wrong with you as a child because you are left-handed? Jen was left-handed and taught herself to be right-handed. She hated being a lefty. Mona, it's hard to explain on texting. And June, no, cause my dad was left-handed too. And Marla. And some streamers add Facebook to the mix at the same time and really confuse us.
Yeah, it does. And it's like, if something's there, if they're not up on the panel, which I don't care, it's like, I'll get messages sent. Or because you don't know if you're being ignored because you don't know what they're looking at. And you feel like your question or your comments being ignored. And I I don't like that. But they get credit for half the time airtime. When you share a stream like that, they all split the airtime, the watch time, I should say. I say let one person host it and be that. If you have panel, have a panel.
Right.
But
June
only
says,
let there be one host, no sub show, no reruns, as I would say.
June
No
says,
reruns.
I had a teacher show me how to turn my paper so I could, like everyone else. What Jen would do, because she always wrote so dark, I mean, dark, her hand would go across that. So she would have whatever on her hand, and she hated it. Even pencil.
Casey puts his hand up above where he writes because he wants to see where he's going. That is
Okay.
the only thing Casey does left-handed is write.
Marla agrees with you, Sandra. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Denise, to June. I'm glad to hear that you weren't. I was not either. I was taught by nuns, and I am shocked that today in 2024, that is still a conversation.
Yes. Well,
Um,
what they say is the left-handed people are using the left side of their brain, and that's not common for testing or anything else. My granddaughter's left-handed. My son's left-handed. And it's like, they're not different.
hmm.
They are they are human beings, breathe the same air, walk the walk. They pay their taxes. They do everything. They're no different than us. And I wanted to learn to write left-handed just to piss people off.
Yeah, my mom was an ambidextrous. Both. She could do both. But I can print left-handed, but not write. Terry, my daughter is left-handed as well. She has beautiful handwriting. So did my brother, and so was his. And June, really, I can't believe that either, Denise. Yeah, my aunt was left-handed. She had beautiful handwriting also. My Aunt Judy, we call her Aunt Juju.
Yeah. My neighbors, they went to the Catholic school. It went up to 6th grade. And he was left-handed and he would get the roller slapped across his left hand when he was caught using it.
Really?
Yeah. And
Kind of harsh.
when he got in the 7th grade into public school, he left-handed everything.
But I'm saying that was kind of harsh. Hit the
And
poor
see,
kid.
Terry is the opposite of my son. She writes right-handed and everything else is left-handed. My son, he only writes left-handed and everything he does. But he was born premature and missing 2 muscles on his right side. If he's a girl, he'd have one breast. They didn't develop before he was born. So his left side has got more protection. But don't arm wrestle him. Or my ring that's on my finger, my new anniversary band, just got it. And we was doing that hand wrestle. He smashed my brand new ring on my hand.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Did you say, I'm sorry, Mom? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, when I took it back to the jewelry shop because it was like a week old, it broke right where they sized it. And it's like, nope, you got to pay for the repair.
So they didn't do a very good job.
And then I took it back in. So as soon as we get it back again, Casey has to hand wrestle again. He says we got to test it again. Because if they did it again this time and it does it, he says they're going to be replacing the whole ring for free.
Did it?
It never broke again. And then I wore it down so bad before because the price of gold was starting to rise. I had a double thick band put on the back because I'm not dainty.
Okay.
Terry, my brother went to Catholic school, and the nun asked my mom if she wanted her to teach him to use his right. She said no, and they had no issues. The issues with being left handed had to do with the superstition. That's all. A
What
bowl,
superstition?
I bowl left handed, I bat left handed, and everything else. I use a hammer, that, and all that. My daughter is opposite. My daughter's like my brother and his son, and like me, must run in the family.
It
Denise,
must.
trying to carry a hot pot off the stove or sweeping without using your left hand, carrying a bag without handles. Most of us must use both hands for much of the task. We do. I don't know why some folks speak as if being left handed is a curse. It's
I
not.
know. It's not. It's just part of, you know.
The guy across the street used to live across the street. He wanted to be in a test of this medicine that for his condition. And he couldn't because he was left-handed.
June
Because
says,
the
I'm
left side of
left-handed.
the left side of the they say we think different. I hope we
Maybe.
all think
Maybe.
different.
Yeah.
I
June
hope
says,
we all think different.
I'm left-handed and both my boys, boys, both my boys are right-handed. My sister and her husband are right, but both her boys are left. And my older sister's boy is left, and his sister's mom and dad are right. You never know. That's true,
Mhm.
June. Denise, I have left so many words fly right now. I can't see straight. Looking out my right eye. It is called Sinestrophobia. Is that Cherry? Then
Sinistro.
Sinestrophobia. I don't know. Trophobia. Marla. LOL, I'm right-handed and identify as right-handed.
I'm
Thank you.
right. It's like my strong hand's my right.
Yep, me too.
My son, both hands. But
Okay, your dominant hand is your right.
yeah, my most used is my right.
Yeah.
But like today, my right thumb is sore, and I wouldn't want to go hitchhiking for all the tea in China.
It would hurt to hold it up.
Hurts to hold it out. Yeah, out.
Well, you hitchhike, you go, oh yeah,
My
okay.
my thumb just wants to be curled up in the ball.
Well, whatever way it wants to be where it does not hurt,
And so
if there is a way.
thinking. Because if I use, I only have to, I only need another 8.5 inch strip. But I don't want, thinking on the corner, what 2.5 block do I need? I need blocks made with 2.5 strips, which is more than a log cabin. I don't want a log cabin in the corner. Okay. I hold my scissors in my
Okay.
right hand, comb in my left. For hairdressing, yes.
Um, for me, it was great cutting hair. I never took the scissors or comb out of my hands. Well, the girls have to remove scissors or comb. Terry, yes, some believe the devil was left-handed, and so it begins. A left-handed person was thought to be a sinister, unlucky, evil, etc. So I guess I'm good and evil. I don't believe that crap. June, I write lefty left. I write left, but do most stuff right-handed. But my tight, my wait, I'll go
My
start over.
right.
Is dominant. Yeah, my right is dominant. Marla, no, really, my left shoulder is bad, unrepaired, torn rotator, so I really never grab anything with my left hand. Mona, comb every time they make a cut.
Yep.
And Terry, so if I were to punch you, I would use my left hand. Sounds like I'm joking, but it's true.
Yeah.
And Marla, you are well rounded, so Terry.
Yeah. See, I don't pick as much up heavy with my left hand because that was the frozen shoulder. And after not being able to pick up there, I'm afraid that I'm going to do something and wreck it again.
Now you don't want to have that again.
No, I never want to have that again. Never.
Ever, never, ever.
That was the worst.
My arm is better, but it's still there.
Thinking, what do I have in my house to fix for lunch? I eat a lot of chicken.
Um, Terry, they call the condition I have either same sidedness or cross dominance, so I am out of my mind as well. And Terry says to Marla, yes. And then Marla, yes, Sandra, same as me with my left shoulder. And Terry, my strength and precision are on my left side, except when it comes to food. LOL. Oh, you guys are too much. A little bit of a tongue here. Um, Nancy, do you trim your block before pressing or after pressing? I guess she'll be back. Uh, Mona, I can use both in all sports, hockey stick, batting, golfing, throwing. It's weird. Same here, Mona. Marla, so I cut my meat with knife in right hand, fork in left to hold it, but then switch fork to my right hand to eat it. Huh. Goodbye, Dorlin. Have a great day. We'll see you later, okay? Yeah, I do mine before. Enjoy the nice warm weather. And Denise, Kathy, as you age and the more stationary you are, the weaker your muscles will get and the more aches and pains you will experience. My body stages pain zones every day. I don't know. Yeah, I'll tell you, Denise, right here. Oh, it's not hurting right now, but usually it's right here. Where the pain will show up from day to day. When I pull the covers up over at me at night, I pull up and I can feel it. Or if I go to lay on my right side and I need this side to pull the covers, because I cannot sleep without some kind of cover on me. Then I go to pull up the cover, it kills my arm. I mean, it just sets it off. So you never know. You never know. Yeah, it's raining again. That's what that notice was, saying it's raining again. And then June says, yes, Denise, I find that too. Now that we don't have ice on the streets, I have been getting out and walking. Very nice. Do you have a dog, June? Walking your dog? My dog loved to go for a walk. Okay, I don't have any light blue in this one, so what color
Hello,
do I?
John. John's here.
Hi, John. Welcome. Oh, Sandra, there's a question for you.
Oh, is there?
Do you press your block before, what was it? Before you do it or after?
Do I press which this block?
Any block. When you're doing a block,
I press as I go.
wait, hold on, let me see. I'll go back to it. Exactly what it said. Um,
Do you trim your block before pressing or after pressing?
yep, that's
That
it.
one?
Yeah.
I I press and repress. And if I use sizing or something, but like on our blocks that we're sending out to each other, I if they're 12 and a half or just a little over, I just leave it because they might need it. It's like we come up with from the experience of other quilt swaps I've did. Sometimes we get people that give us 12 and a quarter inch square blocks. That's fine. You can make a 12 and a quarter inch row because your sashing will be just a little bit thicker or whatever. It takes just a little bit more to fit it in. But I don't worry about if I have a 12 and a quarter block because of the simple fact that we can make it up in the sashing because a 16th of an inch here and there is not that much.
Right.
But
Mona
it's like,
Kathy, you should drag out your Bargello. Maybe we could do that one day. I just love the one you started. Yeah, it's June. It's called You Call It and Go Get It and Love It. Yeah, I'm just waiting on fabric for it, Mona, and then we'll get back to it.
but for myself, I press, and then I trim to the 12 and a half. But I stack all my blocks up until I'm ready to assemble the quilt like the one I just did. And those was some funky measurement. They're right here. They was 11. Unfinished.
I had something. Oh, there was something I was going to say to you, but I forgot what it was.
But I make do with whatever I have.
What was it? I don't know. I don't remember.
And on our blocks, as long as we have like, let's say the point is really close to being there and we're stitching close. If you have a freight check or a clear glue, just put a little drop of glue on the end of that point and then let it dry. And then when you sew it, it shouldn't come out because our quilts aren't abused that much. It was on a high wear quilt, then you couldn't sew that 1/8 of an inch away. Sixteenth of an inch, you'll fray it. You'll pull the threads right out. So if you put fray check or a little clear glue on there, it should be fine.
Oh, I got fray check from Cross Stitch.
Fray check I use in crocheting, knitting, and sewing.
I use it for cross stitch. Stop the ideas from.
I said fray check's what we needed when we had to wear pantyhose and we got to run. That fray check would have been nice to have.
People probably did. My neighbor can drink 100 cans of Genesis in 24 hours. Are you serious?
Really?
Wow. Mona, Sandra, I tried to take a picture of the pattern when you held it up, but it didn't turn out that great.
I'll send it to your messenger.
And Mona says, "What, John?" I know that's what I'm saying. What? The miracle the guy's alive to talk about it. Seriously.
It's like, where's the flash? There's always some way we can do it. I've did it before. Because some people don't have printers and we do the best we can.
Yep. John says, "Yes, I'm serious. His nickname is Bubbles." And Mona, thanks, Sandra. I have to get a laptop so I can download patterns.
Yeah,
And Nancy says, "Is that an energy drink?"
I think it is. Someone needs attention. That person with all that energy drink, yeah, that's an attention getter.
That's ridiculous. 100 cans, he said.
Yeah. First off, who can afford that many cans? I guess if you do that once in a while.
Okay, can I some tea? What? Tea. Fill up to the line like Jen does. Please. Please, please, please. Okay.
See.
Um, is Guinness is Guinness beer?
It's
G
no, it's
U
an alcoholic drink like beer. Okay.
Huh?
There is
Guinness?
so many names.
Some dude drinks 100 of them in a 24 hours.
Yeah.
John, no, it is an alcoholic drink like a beer. It is stuck in the 1960s mentally. God, I'm surprised he's still alive. Oh, who can do that? That's impossible. In a 24-hour period.
My son-in-law used to get those 20 some ounce beers.
Mm-hmm.
He'd drink 12 a day.
Mona says, Sandra, do they have to be cut 3 3/8? Why not 3 1/4? I don't understand this. Sorry. Well,
That's
go to the 3 1/2. Oh no,
yeah.
four.
No, I go to 3.5. I cut to 3.5. I don't cut to 4.
Okay, thank you.
It's the way their pattern's written. It's so you don't have any trim. I'd rather have some trim,
We need to make some. Oh,
unfortunately.
big cake chocolate. Nice size piece of chocolate before Jen wakes up.
Yeah.
Chocolate cake.
Your dad is a wonder he doesn't get alcohol poison. Yeah, they was just telling there was a story about a class trip back in 1968, and they was loaded up on beer and alcohol. So when they left the little town of Chihuahua, they heard of it after the bus departed on a senior trip, and so the next 2 towns away, it contacted the city police there to have them pull over that school bus. Well, one of the kids on the bus, when the cop was pulling him over, he just started chugging all the alcohol that he could chug.
Thank you.
And they didn't know he was sick at the time. They got down the road a ways, heading to their senior trip, figured, oh, we'll just buy the alcohol when we get there. We'll find somebody. That he ended up having to have his stomach pumped. He had alcohol poisoning. Yep, 3.5.
A friend of ours died from that.
Yeah. I had a friend, she overdrank and she was walking home because she didn't want to drink and drive, and she died on the side of the road from alcohol poisoning. She just fell
Are we
down
reading?
and
Wait, are we
died in
reading
the
this in
ditch.
here?
Huh?
Okay, Melody says, trying to figure out how this app applies to quilting. It doesn't. Um,
Yeah.
and Denise, I can't even see a person being able to find the can to get to maybe the 12th can. So whoever is giving him the 13th through 100 can need their ass kicked and be arrested for some kind of abuse. Terry, well, Joey Chestnut ate 74 hot dogs and buns in 12 minutes and broke the world record. Fun facts. Did he get sick? But Melody's right. It's nothing to do with quilting.
We get off subject a lot on food, other things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, it's just amazing what some people do. But it's nice that John comes and visits.
Yes, it is.
He gives us something to think about once in a while.
Yep.
I don't want to waste all these strips. I'd rather cut 10 inches if that's what I need to finish, or 9 inches. So I'm trying to figure out where I need to part with some of these. More math for the head.
Did you mean to leave that door open, Dave?
What door?
That one.
He does it every year. Then they have a hot dog eating contest. Yeah. Ew.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that, Terry.
And there are some people that consume like that person there. They do sneak off and throw it up so they can continue. You know, just like the
Anorexic.
vomiters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That way they can be the show off of the time. Oh, this has got to go in my pile for Florida.
Well,
I know I'm packing my bag early.
My question is, why do it if you're gonna cheat?
Yeah.
Hi, Gladys.
Hi, Gladys. Remember
Welcome.
these little cuties? When they come over to Kathy's world.
Thanks.
Did you make one?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Right now. It's on YouTube now, on my side.
No, you never sent me the thing to do it.
I didn't?
Nope.
I made one.
Well,
yeah, so Gladys has one.
Gladys, everybody's saying hi. You never sent it to me.
I must have if Gladys
you
got it.
You didn't. You did not.
Gladys got it somehow.
But I would like to have it, and I wanted it back then.
Because that's the first time, or that's when I added the ears, because I changed it to my pattern, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And then I have these beautiful brown ones for boys.
I think Terry made one. I could be wrong. I quite often am.
Going through all the stuff I have sitting around here.
But don't tell my family that I can be wrong.
It's like I can be wrong a lot myself. And I don't know why. I was going to make these for a long pillow. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me why. I thought they'd be for like on a big bed pillow.
Yep, see? Terry did. Yes, the elephant. I made it in funny colors, 2 of them.
Yep.
I knew she did.
So Terry has the pattern. So why doesn't Kathy have the pattern?
I don't know. So Sandra has to send it to me.
We was all good students.
It disappeared in cyberspace.
Yep.
There you go.
No, Gladys and Terry was good students.
What does that make me? Chopped liver?
Yeah.
No comment.
Okay, Gladys.
Hmm.
What did your eye doctor tell you?
I had to double my eye drops.
What?
My pressure was 20 in both eyes.
But he didn't say anything about the red in your eyes?
No. She did not.
What's wrong with that bird?
You should be on a totally different drop.
I don't think that's an option here. So
I don't think that's what it is, Sandra.
There's 4 different drops that I had to experiment for a while. There are actually, what was there, 12 different drops that they can give for glaucoma.
Well,
My little town has to order them in, but they can get them.
Gladys is going to follow what her doctor says.
Yeah. But that eye doctor should not be.
John.
She told me I was allergic to the eye drop.
Did she change it, or is it the same?
Okay, they did tell her she's allergic to it, but they didn't.
Did she change it?
No, she wants to make sure the pressure goes down before she does anything else. So my other option would be laser surgery.
My pressure did not go down on that eye drop because my eyes was being irritated by the eye drop.
Do you want laser surgery, Gladys?
I don't know.
The laser surgery is less painful than anything. You go in, they deaden your eye a little bit, they laser across, and you walk out. You don't have to have a guard over it or anything. Laser surgery is super simple. But she agreed that you're allergic to it, and then doesn't do anything.
Yeah. I should come back next month, check the pressure again.
Oh, mine wouldn't let me go 2 weeks. I had to go back in 2 weeks.
Different doctor.
Her number was 20. Is what you said, right, Gladys?
Last month it was 17 and 16, and this time it was 20 in both eyes.
I had 13. He says I'm one of his best patients.
Man, he doesn't know you very well.
But he says you have the best number. You take your eye drops like you're supposed to. Do you take eye drops morning and night or just once?
I take 2 different glaucoma eye drops.
I do too. One in the morning and one at night.
Okay, hold on. John says, do you know there are no steaks in Ireland? Sure, I wish. And Terry.
Yeah, it's like I know.
Mona, thumbs up, everybody. And then Terry. You can use it for the fancy side of the pillowcase, flip it over to the other side, just sleep on it.
Yeah.
And then Kathy, I'm sure you made it. I didn't make it, Terry. Really, I didn't.
I thought she did too.
What was the pressure number, Gladys, in 2020? And 20 is normal. Anything over 20 is high.
Yeah. But once you've had glaucoma that goes above 20, and we have to have, did you have a stent put in your eye?
No.
Okay. I've had a stent, but once our number goes over, now we have to come back and we have to keep it near the 15 and lower side. Once our glaucoma goes too high, we have to keep it low because it's too much pressure on the eye. I have a stent in my right eye and my left eye is undone.
Okay. Color me stupid here, but what is glaucoma?
It's high blood pressure of the eye. It's the best way to put it. It's high blood pressure of the eye. It's the best way to describe it.
And it causes...
And you can go blind from it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference in that or astigmatism?
Oh, big difference. Big. Astigmatism, there's different effects. Like mine, a little light looks like a glistening sunburst. That's my astigmatism. It makes everything just burst.
Okay.
And then And then my other one is I'm opposite of cross-eyed. I don't cross them. I pull them apart. I'll make two of something the opposite way. I pull them apart. Where cross-eyed, they cross over.
Right. I've seen cross-eyed people. Okay, Terry says, so do you know what date that elephant was from, Sandra? No,
Oh,
but she'll find out because she's got to send it to me. So, and
I
June,
don't have to do anything.
and June says, John, what are you sewing today? And Marla, I am borderline glaucoma. My pressure goes up and down. Doctor won't diagnose until I have 3 consecutive highs.
And
John,
yeah,
I don't sew at all. I'm only here for the chat. Well,
21,
welcome anyway, John. Welcome.
21 is the borderline high. And that's the highest they want you to have your glaucoma. 21. But
Okay,
if-
what does it do? I don't understand. What does it do to your eye? If you're, how do you see? What are you seeing out of your eye when it's like that?
you don't even know. It's the hidden. It's hidden, Kathy. And your eye doctor does have a machine that can tell you, but an ophthalmologist can tell you better. But it's like Melinda went, hers is 17 or 18. But being the number is between 10 and 21 is the numbers of the scale for glaucoma. They want you to be in the middle, while the middle of 10 and 21 is 15. So they would like you to keep around 15, and as they go up, then they start watching you. So as Marla's, she's had 28 and 29, and they haven't put you on drops.
Do you and Melinda wear bifocals?
Melinda doesn't wear bifocals yet.
Do you?
It's like I do. But I want to go slap Marla's eye doctor too.
Yeah, I know.
28 and 29 is, you're right there on that borderline. I was only.
Thank you, Terry. Terry's going to go look.
Yeah. But Marla, I was only at that reading twice. And 6 months between mine, because I go to the eye doctor every 6 months because of my cataracts. I was going to the eye doctor every 6 months, and I went from 28, 29, and then 6 months later, I was at 30, 32. And that was not good. And they told me I should have been on the eye drops at the 28 for sure.
Marla says, it puts too much pressure on the optic nerve. It closes off your vision so that you end up with tunnel vision.
Yeah, you just see in front of you.
Straight ahead.
But you can see little patches that are disappearing. It's like I can see here and here.
Well, what does it mean when you get those black dots that float in front of your eyes?
Those are floaters.
And what is that?
And that's sometimes they're just little blood spots in your eye. And then the eye drops they put you on for glaucoma. Do you have the problem that your eyelashes grow more and they fall out, Gladys?
Yes, Illumigant does that.
Yeah. It's like, and see, that's the one. But they make your eyelashes grow longer and thicker. They drop out. They go wild. They go down and scratch into your eyeball.
Yeah, that's my grandma's birthday. Terry said the elephant was done on February 13th, 2023.
Okay. My husband's birthday.
That's my grandma's birthday.
Yep.
And Marla, no, I don't go to an ophthalmologist, not an optometrist. But the next week, my pressure was 14. My pressure doesn't stay up. And June says, no, they showed me how to write, so my hand was like everyone not halfway turned around. Good.
That
Denise,
sounds funny, Marla.
Kathy, you slowly lose your vision. One day, poof, it's gone.
Makes you wonder who's the
Yeah, her numbers are totally weird too. Mine was never up and down that wide of a window.
Going from 29 to 14?
Yeah. See, my eye doctor, he's an optometrist, but he has the college of an ophthalmologist. He doesn't do the surgery. So there's the guy that you go in and get your eyes checked for, and then there's the guys that know more of it. So there's 3 stages. He's a non-surgical ophthalmologist. And it's like,
I'd be afraid to mess with somebody's eyes.
if my pressure was up, I would have my drops changed and I would be back in 2 to 3 weeks. He is he's got the tests. He wants to know the pressures. He wants this. Because our vision is very, very, very important.
Yeah.
And I have an hour drive to get to my hour and a half drive to get to him.
Yeah, but then you get to go see your grandbabies.
But they're on the totally opposite side of town. I'll keep track of my mileage next time.
Okay.
I have 3 extra tests every year. That field test, you want to go take mine?
Wait a minute. Back up. What's an ERG?
It's a name of a test. I have that.
What is
I have the ERG. The field vision test is what I have to go back for on Valentine's Day.
Sandra, what does it do?
The tests are very simple, except for the field test. You have to put your eye against this bubble, each eye, and they have these lights that go in and they take pictures inside. There's one that takes pictures deep inside your eye. There's another one that does another thing. There's another thing with the camera. We get to look at this little house up on a hill. We have to stare at it. And while this camera takes pictures deep, deep into our eye for the eye doctor. And the field test.
I've done that.
And I tell you not to blink.
Yeah. And don't blink. Do not blink. And then the field test, one eye at a time. You get to watch this screen and you got to stare at the center dot while you see little things blink alongside you, and you have to click.
Yeah.
Well, my thumb gets so tired.
There's no way I could see that out of my left eye. There's no way.
And then they have you do the other eye, same thing. There's a dot we stare at, and we watch these little dots. They randomly pop up, and we have to click. And the more of those we miss, the more we have to take that. I have to have that field test twice a year.
Congratulations, Marla. She passes all of the tests.
Yeah, I passed my test. We all pass our test, but it's like we have a % of the test. Because as long as we can see, we're still good.
Right.
And I love looking, and he'll get the pictures and up on the screen, and I'll ask him all these millions of questions. I ask him millions of questions.
I know. I never ask questions, and he'll say, "Any questions?" No.
Yeah.
I understood everything he said.
And
the ERG test, they hook wires up to my eyes, something like a EKG. I pass all of those tests, just my pressure goes up and down.
Yeah.
Well, you can't help what's going on, but.
Yeah, because it's your vision. And Marla quilts, just like I quilt. It's like I can't sew with my glasses off, but these glasses I gotta get in and get them changed. But it's like we need to see. That's my goal, to get my quilts done. Because if I lose my vision, what's all this fabric for? My kids to sell it?
Mm-hmm.
Let it sit around and say, yeah, mom was going to make a quilt out of this. Mom was going to make a quilt out of this.
John's looking for single ladies.
Yeah, John's funny. Are there any single ladies here? I am a bachelor farmer.
Gladys is single. I'll lay out Gladys.
Divorcee.
Hey.
widowed.
Sandra is single.
I'm a widower. Yep.
I got her back for you, Gladys.
I'm not looking for anybody to fill.
As my son would say, but he's a farmer. How much land do you have? We was just talking about that too.
We were earlier.
Terry says, Kathy, you did make the block. Very colorful fabric.
Did I make what block, Terry?
I don't know. Of the elephant.
I didn't do the elephant.
Yes,
I know
he said
I
you
know
did
I'm
do
losing it, but I did not do the elephant.
Okay, Terry, we're gonna have to go watch that and snap pictures for her.
Marla, I have 20/20 in both eyes. I only wear glasses to drive. I can't sew with my glasses on. Lenses are for distance. Yeah, I can't sew with mine on anymore.
Wow, mine are, so I need to get new ones. They're 2 years out date. I'm supposed to get new ones October 2023, but
Mine are 7 years old, so.
But I've had 2 crash and burns with mine. That concrete did not do good on the lenses.
I got mine tested right before we left to move up here. I wanted to see my eye doctor one more time.
Terry says, yes, I see the video. Sorry.
He's got 109 acres.
Okay. Did I make an elephant? Did I make one? I do not remember making one.
She says very colorful.
It says there's other sites for dating services.
Yeah, June's protecting us.
I honestly don't remember making one, guys.
I'm going to go back to February 13th. What the heck is YouTube doing?
And the reason why I didn't come on early this morning, I was I had an appointment at the clinic.
Yeah.
Follow up for my blood pressure.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
We go from one to another, don't we?
You take medication for that?
Yes.
Me too. Okay, let's see. John owns 109 acres.
Virgil's got more, huh, Kathy?
Yep, he's got 180. June, John, the other sites are for dating services. Marla, I can read the smallest lines on the little card at the eye doctor. Terry, you are holding it up in the video. Sandra taught it. But snap a picture of it, okay, Terry? Please. Post it on Facebook. There's no way. I don't remember doing it.
And John says, you never know, June. This could be the lucky site. And Terry says, Vicky R was on the panel with you.
Sandra, look at 5 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay.
Oh my God, I know I'm losing it, but come on. Come on. Terry's probably over there busting the gut laughing.
And she knows I can do the screenshot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all my colorful blocks that are back in the box right there.
I do not remember.
On the wall.
Mother says, Terry, send Sandra a picture of Kathy's elephant.
Hold on. Okay, hold on.
5 hours, 5 minutes. Oops.
5 hours, 5 minutes. Okay. We're going to go 5 hours, 5 minutes.
There's Vicky, I, and Kathy.
Terry, 5 hours.
Trying to get up there close. My fat finger jumps me over it every time.
Okay, I see Sandra's elephants. Vicky's playing with fabric. Okay, I see a really, really colorful. Wait, hold on. Back it up over here.
Of course, I don't have volume on it.
I don't remember it.
She's got a lost elephant in her apartment.
Yep, there's got to be one around here somewhere. Yeah. Because I made it, and Terry found it, and
we can barely see it, but it's there.
I guess I am losing it.
Let's see if she holds it up any higher.
Send Sandra a picture of Kathy's elephant. 5 hours and 5 minutes. Deb, I remember Kathy and Sandra working on an elephant. And Mona, what are you talking about? I was on the phone. What's 5 hours? An elephant I made that I totally don't remember making. Even seeing it, I don't remember making it. I'm holding it up and I don't remember making it.
Because I mailed you the pattern. And I mailed Vicky Lemire the pattern, and hers was cut out. She just had to take the pins out and sew it together.
You mailed the pattern to me?
Yes. I had mailed you the pattern because it was 10 or 11 pages or something.
Well, where is it?
Kathy, I'm not in your house cleaning it.
Terry says Chase must have it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I ate or if I ate breakfast. No worries. And Denise, Kathy, previous to you going live, you did videos on half-square triangles, Bargellos, Dresdens, and more. Yes, I completed lots of projects. You saw those, huh? The ones that my daughter recorded? Yep. But when I moved up here, that's when I went.
No dog, but would be nice.
My dog. Oh, okay. No dog walking. Okay. And Mona, oh no, Kathy, don't say this. They will come and take you away. They're coming to take you away. The funny guys in the Kwiltz are coming to take you away to the funny farm.
Okay, back off of years ago.
There was
That's almost a year ago.
That we made a year ago. And I don't remember making it.
She wants it found.
It's in my mess somewhere. It is in this room somewhere.
You guys are so sweet for that.
And I have no idea where it is. Sandra sent me the pattern. She said it was 14 pages.
It's 10 pages. I think
okay, 10 pages. And I don't
know
where
it's got a lot of pages. I gotta find it and put it in that book up there too.
Just can you resend it to me, Sandra? And I'll print it myself.
It's like, first I have to find it. Because it's like,
pretty please with sugar on top. Pretty please.
It could be anywhere. Because being I had to send Vicky, you know, Vicky asked me if I would send her it cut out and pinned because there were some things she couldn't do. So I did.
Mona, it's called Room 10, where they take us here in Weyburn, Saskatchewan. Well, we used to live, seriously, my apartment that I moved away from, down the street there, I'm talking in the same, you go to in the apartments, and behind us was Fairview Mental Hospital.
Okay, I'm going to go get my
mentally insane people.
I'm going to go grab my lunch real fast.
And they
Wow.
were insane. They only had a couple breakouts in 12 years, so that's not bad. They went up and down the street. Everybody in your house, lock the doors, lock the windows, lock everything. Stay away from the doors and windows, and they won't know you're home. Way to scare us, huh? Now that elephant's going to be on my mind all day. Okay, June. LOL, Mona. Well, yeah, the elephant that I made. There's proof. Terry found it. I can't argue with proof. Well, I could, but it wouldn't get me anywhere. Okay. This is really pretty, a bright kind of yellow. Banana. Is Sandra back?
No.
Okay. Bushes. Tires.
Now she is.
Bailey, will you quit? Anybody that wants to Bailey, there she is.
Sandra,
Yes.
you need to get Alani these crayons for her birthday. Because, she told me she likes to color. And I think she would like these crayons. They're silly scents, sweet, they smell, and they're twistable, and they're really cool. I mean, have you ever seen crayons like this before?
And she's frozen.
Here's purple.
As soon as she sat down, she's frozen.
I'll wait till she comes back. You're frozen, you're frozen. Okay, Sandra. Threatening us again. Anyway, what's really cool about these crayons is it's got a hard plastic right here. It's called Silly Scents, and you can see the plastic. That's not a normal crayon. But as you do it, because they twist like a pencil. And you got this whole thing right here is filled with crayon.
Okay.
So as she does it, okay, you can twist when she gets to the end right here, she can twist this and get more. This whole entire thing is filled with crayon. And it smells, this one is great.
It's like, I got my ears perked up. I'll give you another bite.
Smells good. I think Alani would like it though. And they're $3.
I have this magic here.
Hi, Bailey. Look at Bailey looking so cute. Her ears are up, her eyes are wide open. Her
And I
little
have
nose is twitching. She's licking her chops.
Come on, give me that bite.
Come on,
Take it
Grandma.
from you.
Fork it over.
it's like you tease her
Well,
like that.
rotten.
No teasing her. That's mean. Now that you did that, Sandra, you have to give it to her.
Huh?
Give her a bite.
She got her bite.
Give her a bite.
She got her bite.
Thank you.
No, down. Sit. You can sit. Thank you.
She just looks so darn cute.
There. Now go play. See, it's all gone.
She goes, I'm not falling for it. I know better. She's hard to push off, isn't she?
Yes. This is why I'm not going to use my new pants.
I can't believe you've had her almost 6 months already.
Yep. The lease is up at the end of the February.
And she's going to move?
Yes. Ooh. It even come with an ink pen.
What?
I got in the mail today an address book.
Oh.
And it comes with a beautiful pen. And I'm not sure what this is. Hopefully there's instructions in here tells me what it is. Because I guess I'm not modern enough to know.
Did you order it?
No. We
From
can
Laura?
take a guess. We can take a
Laura.
guess. Yeah.
Laura.
It's a beautiful fabric bound gold telephone and address book. And then it has some pages back here. I guess I can take pictures of my favorite people and put in here. So I guess I'd have to put one of Laura in here.
Yes.
But you can put name, address, home phone number, work phone number, fax phone, all that stuff, their birthday, how many children they have, and notes. That's in the extra ones back there. Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
It's like
If
she's
you're listening, thank you so much. That is so sweet. I've never had an address book.
In case of emergency, I guess I better put Laura Austin in here. Because even with if I disappear off the screen for too long, she's calling. She's a very, very sweet, chosen sister.
Yes, she is. Yep. You can't go wrong with Laura.
But that's for keeping track of all of our friends and our block swaps and stuff. Because I lose those other papers pretty easily. But now that I'm trying to do the notebook way,
No, I've never had an address book. That's a good idea. Very good indeed.
yeah. And it's like we have so many things to keep track of. We had the recipe. We've had the 2 block swaps. because we've did the Christmas and the red, white, and blue, and then Rita's did hers over on her channel.
Okay. Just do it in pencil, not pen.
I write the name in ink and the rest in pencil, and then I only use one page at a time. Like when they say they're AB, one page will be for A last name, and the other one will
Laura,
be B.
thank you, Laura. Thank you very much for the really beautiful address book for Sandra. I say thank you. Like I said, I never had one before. I really like it.
It's like
Okay, she says, hello, ladies. Finally able to hop on for a hot minute. Been in back-to-back meetings and preparing for the next one. Well, welcome, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
I'll let Sandra say thank you. I'll let Sandra say thank you.
Yes, thank you, Laura. It's like, and I'm supposed to add to Marla's her birthday.
Okay, my birthday is August 21st. You can add that to my address. My birthday is August 25th. Wow, we're close. But the year is what makes the difference, right?
Yeah. It's like I'm very proud of mine. It's like mine's 2 months before hers because mine's June 21st. So hers will be easy to remember because hers is 2 months after mine.
There you go. Nancy. Hey girls, what is happening to me? I can't get a quarter seam. I can't get a 1/4 inch seam using the right side of my presser foot. But now using the left side, it works. Have I become a lefty today?
Okay. I heard my phone ding, so that was from Marla.
Marla sent you a picture.
Yep, I'm opening it. Oh, she got her 12.5. Congratulations, Marla. I'll show you the block, Kathy.
Okay.
It's like, I got to watch for my glare on my light up there.
When
Beautiful
it gets over
block.
here in YouTube land.
She wanted it in red, and it's in purple.
Gee, Sandra, my birthstone is Sapphire September.
Yeah, September.
That's Jen's. Yeah, that's Jen.
That's my granddaughter.
Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Who did that? Marla? Beautiful, Marla. Beautiful. Love it. I always say my birthstone is Sapphire because I'm August 25th and it starts that astronomy stuff at August 23rd, but it's not. It's light green. Okay. Nancy, has that happened to anyone? What causes that? Never happened to me. Laura, Sandra, I just hopped on and heard my name. What's up? We're thanking you for the address book.
Well, you're my Amazon fairy or
fairy.
It's like, well, that's what you call magical girls. I received an address book today in the mail.
Do not call my buddy a fairy, okay?
It's like, what am I, Jeannie?
No, Laura.
But now I'm going to write information of this is all quilters is going in here. So after I get Marla's address off of up there and put it in here, I will put her birth date.
There you go. There you go. Oh, my back. That was very sweet of you, Laura. Again. Have you ever had an address book before, Sandra?
Yes, I believe 100% address books. I
I've never
moved
had
so
one.
many times. My mom had this little address book that she kept in her purse, and it said on the front, Sandra's addresses, because I moved so much. Each page was just Sandra and her address. Sandra and her address. Didn't matter if it was ABC.
Laura, Sandra, you're welcome. I like that it had replaceable pages, so if someone moves every 3 months, you can just replace the page.
Yes. They divide, and then there's some full note pages. Oh, and here for when I get forgetful, important dates to remember.
Well, okay. I mean, I never had an address book, and I think they'd be pretty cool to have. But how many times did you move?
54 times I have moved.
Oh my God.
I think it is.
Are you serious?
Serious as serious can be.
Why?
See, I used to tell my husband that the wind blew, so he moved. I didn't unpack for years. I was in this house 10 years before I started unpacking some of the boxes. I was afraid I was just going to get them unpacked and we'd move again. You go where your husband says.
I know.
But it's like, that was my belief.
54 times. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I found a box that wasn't unpacked about 3 years ago. There was actually one box that was not unpacked, but it was more memorabilia keepsake stuff.
That you totally forgot you had.
No, it was there. It's just there was no reason to open it. And then, so it must have been 5 years ago because we was hunting for something for memorabilia for Larry at his memorial service. But Marla, that looks like it's in the right color for me. That block looked like it was in purple. But make sure
Laura,
to share
Sandra, there is one more package coming, but it's for Melinda.
Oh, okay. Okay. Must be a calendar.
Must be, huh?
We had the worst trouble. It's like finding calendars. But it's just one of those things. You're an Amazon benefactor. LOL.
That's Laura.
It's like my mouth says something and Laura's listening. But it's like Ritzville has nothing to offer. And then I think about things. If I don't write it down, then I forget. Well, Laura's listening and she evidently writes it down.
Or remembers.
But I'm already trying to think of what our next block swap should be.
Are you?
Oh, Nancy fits right in my category. In 13 years, we moved 52 times because of the hubby's job. Just move a couple more times, Nancy, and you're tied.
Dang, that's too much.
It's like, I have in the front of my photo album, I've been everywhere. And I couldn't remember all the addresses, so I just made a list of all the towns. And then we've owned about the same amount of rigs too, vehicles. Yeah, we've owned quite a few automobiles. But I'm already thinking, what's our next block swap?
I don't know.
Like I did the private Christmas one. It's like now I'm trying to think, what one next? Oh, now UPS is here. Oh, this is a bigger box. Let me go get this one.
Mm. Here I got 22 times was bad, says Melody. I can't fathom it. It's like you guys could move in and you stay a couple months and you leave.
I feel like the Alder Street mail delivery I get for Nick, Anna, Austin, Melinda, Ronnie, and myself. There's 6 recipients of names here.
Wow.
Crazy
Patty,
Scrappy? That would be fun, Patty G. Oh, so Nancy's got me beat if in the last 32 years she's moved 3 times. So that'd make it 55. She's 1 ahead of me. I'm not moving.
And Melody said she thought 22 times was bad.
Yeah.
And
There's
Dave
always,
laughed at me because we moved every other year. He got mad.
yeah, scrappy blocks, like crazy quilts or just anything. Patty G got it started now. Crazy Scrappy. Like foundation paper piece Scrappy.
Mona says on phone again with brother, so fine, turned down. I'll try it back soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we only got 20 more minutes.
Yeah. Nancy, yes, that's how it was, Kathy. I felt like a gypsy. Wow.
Yeah, you just lived out of your boxes.
Hmm.
It was a very
I stopped at Joanne's yesterday after my doctor's appointment.
what did you buy?
Yarn. It was on sale.
There you
Okay. That's all that matters. Something you wanted to do.
go. Yeah.
Well, I got to make that Afghan for my youngest daughter, crochet.
You have to make it.
Yes.
She's
Because she's a sweet mom.
green yarn.
Yeah. The only one.
So I bought yarn.
How many skeins did you get?
Well, I bought the 1 pound Karen. Caron or how you pronounce it, yarn.
Caron.
You think that'll
Yeah.
be enough?
I think it's Caron. When we used our camper. We all have scraps done any way anyone wants to make. Feast or FPP. Okay.
I bought 3 green ones because I had a 1 pound Kelly green, so I bought three different green ones at Joann's and some white.
Okay. That way
Is
you
that
can break
Kelly?
up that
Kelly?
green.
Is that Kelly green, a darker green?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought. Okay.
Yeah, Kelly greens that usually in yarn is either Kelly green or hunter green is darker.
Darker, yeah.
And
Just making sure.
a can of quilt basing spray.
Oh.
I've never bought that.
I would love to, Patty. Absolutely. I think that's a good idea. Sandra can go find some because it's her channel on Thursdays. So she can go find some paper piecing, 12 of them. And
Okay,
or 20,
well, I'll go over to
however many blocks we do. She can find them and print them out. And then send them to us and we can print them out. And I think it's a great idea.
You just said it was her channel, so we had to go over to her channel.
No, on Thursdays. On Thursdays.
I don't want you back, but
But yeah, she said it was my channel.
This channel is such a smart Alex, isn't it though?
watch it. I know how to smack.
I know. I know.
And the one that is the scrappiest, that is the weirdest, is the like the one that Laura did, the Madonna quilt.
Oh God.
Or just the stripes. Just strips of scraps.
No, seriously, Sandra, go find stuff that's FPP. It'll teach us how to do that along with, because there's a lot of people that don't know how to foundation paper.
And if it's a simple one, but it's like we also should teach quilt as you go. That way a person doesn't have to worry about at the end of it all. Now I have a top. I can't quilt it.
Well, yeah.
I'm writing on my notepad here.
Laura, have each person that wants to participate in another swap pick their favorite color, and each person participating sends a block in that color.
Boy, that'd be a hard one for everybody to wait for me to decide what color.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't we have, I've always wanted to do this. Why don't we have people do the states? And then when you're done, you have a quilt of the United States.
There's not a
And you could quilt as you go on that one too.
There's not a lot of, I've never seen a Washington block. But the shop in Iowa, they're doing what they call the state blocks. I'd have to go back and watch all their videos.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because we know there's in Arizona. We know there's a road to Arkansas. We know there's, some of those type things.
Not those, the actual state. The actual.
The applique of the state?
Yeah, of the state, yes. So then when you're done, you have a quilt that's a map of the United States.
I don't want a quilt of the United States. I'd rather have one from Flowers or something from Friends.
Party pooper.
Well, the states are kind of boring.
No, they're not.
And 50 blocks, what size would the blocks have to be, Kathy?
I don't know, 8 inches. 10 inches. However big you'd want your quilt to be.
I didn't
Okay,
get no blocks
Marla.
today
Yeah,
either.
just got my granddaughter off the bus, got my mail, no blocks for me today.
Yep. The mailman didn't like me for that part.
Yeah,
He
our
brought,
mail's not here yet.
I have a box for Ronnie, a box for Melinda, my box, and that's all I got today for mail.
That's all.
Yeah. Like I said, I feel
Oh,
like I should have a post office.
Missouri Chop Hop fabric has teapots on
Ooh.
it, says Marla. Ooh.
I had my neighbor's mail yesterday. I had to walk it over to his mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Did he get a lot?
It was just two things. I was like, I'm not gonna stick that back in my mailbox. I'll just walk it over to the store in the
Good idea.
next door.
Okay.
Sandra K, check out Missouri Crazy Quilt tutorial. Easy peasy. Okay, I'll check that one out.
Okay, Denise, the people in your chat are not spread out over 50 states. That would not work here. Oh, Denise, it's just something I've always wanted to do. Printing and mailing could get awful expensive for Sandra.
Well, if I could find just the Crazy Quilt papers, it'd be
Says Laura.
different. And if they was free. Because Courtney's doing a funny one, this foundation paper piece. Like
Well, how
half
many
the block.
more do we need for this block that we're doing?
What one? The Thursdays?
Yeah.
We're only at 5. Or actually, we're at 4 for this year, but I'm starting it with the one with New Year's Eve right there. So
Okay,
I'm
so we
counting
still
it as
have
my.
a whole bunch to go. So then on top of that, we're going to do another block swap.
No, I'm just thinking. I'm already bored.
Or are we going to do another one, like we just did, or do the block at our home and make the quilt and we all make the same block? What do you want to do?
See, that's what Rita and them are doing. And that's why I think if we could find something similar and people want to use up their scraps or if they want to mail them out.
Well, it's just the state blocks are extremely complex. And she likes the scrappy idea too.
Yeah.
Did you get the envelope from Laura yet?
No. Well, if she just mailed it, it's not going to be here till at least tomorrow. Even though yours from Marla flew over top of my head, landed over there, and I'm still waiting. Because it's coming back across the mountain on a wagon train pulled by a dog.
Pony Express.
And they didn't have no ponies, so they're using dachshunds.
Here's Paul Revere. The mail is coming. The mail is coming. I'll be there in 3 weeks.
And the worst part is it'll go right down Interstate 90 past my house to Spokane and then come back Interstate 90 to my house. Too bad they can't throw them out.
Some of those state blocks are extremely complex, says
Yes.
Laura. Yeah, they are. I like the scrappy ideas too. That's just something I've always wanted.
Hey, I got some blue and gray scraps coming up here shortly.
And I've also wanted to do Scrabble with our names of the family. Laura, if we do Scrappy, I would like one block to be selected and then each person does that block, Scrappy. Need some components to be consistent. Just my 2 cents.
Yes. We will find us. Submit Scrappy blocks. We have until March 1st.
How about the Scrabble quilt?
We could do Scrabble too.
You
It's
know,
like,
with your family's name.
oh, that's our family name.
Yeah, put the kid's name up there, the
I have a
grandkid.
whole Scrabble board. It's not big enough. At least I have a head start. I have all my family's names in it. Maureen, her phone died on her. I'm sorry, Maureen.
Yeah, me too. And then she said, "Hi, Laura."
Yes,
Well,
because
okay, Sandra, that gives you something to think about.
yeah, we have another month.
Yeah.
It's like, but as long as I don't make a final decision, I can't sew them
No.
because I
Nancy,
have these strips I've been building up. I have this pile. I
Nancy
have.
must have was Donna Armstrong on today.
I
Yeah,
don't
she
remember.
was.
Yeah.
She was.
Oh, Lisa's on now. She
Hi,
received the block.
Lisa. Marla, I received your block today. It's gorgeous. Kathy, you make one first so we can see how it's done. Make one what?
Scrabble board.
Scrabble board?
Bailey wants to participate.
I don't think I have seen it here. Sandra has one hanging on her wall in her living room of her kids and stuff. And that's what I would love to do. I don't have a large family.
So it won't take you long to get all your names on there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have me and Dave and Jen, Eddie, Ronnie, Karen, Michael, Jen, I already said Jen, Michael and Jen, Nicole and Jake, and Kara. That's it.
Hello, Sheila.
Hi,
Donna Armstrong,
Sheila.
I'm here.
I'm here, but I had the sound muted. I'm on the phone. Okay, Donna.
Okay.
I
I
got
forget
Donna's
who
beautiful
was
song.
asking.
I haven't seen her, Nancy. Sweet June. Sheila. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey.
Taught us on the end of the live.
I gotta
Yeah.
stand up for a second.
Yeah, but everybody's okay. Just finished doing taxes. Oh, fun, Sheila.
DJ, must I stand?
Oh.
No, don't look down, look up. I'm standing. There's my place.
Laura says the envelopes were mailed on Saturday.
Yeah, and they didn't go anyplace on Sunday.
Get down. You.
Thank you, Laura. Dave said, thank you, Laura. So we all say, thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Oh, yeah.
It's like trying to figure out. I'll just take one of each.
And she's going out to get her mail.
Hurry, June. I'm leaving in 4 minutes.
Why? Where are you going?
Off the.
Better not tell her hurry. She may slip and fall.
Yeah.
Where?
I have a date.
You know, the worst part about these strips not being cut by me, that gal, she's a professional quilter. I have them from 2.5 to 2 3/8.
Laura says, crap, you do March 1st. Cut me out.
No,
Help
no,
me
no,
out.
no, 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 no.
No.
We just have to say what kind. Not we're gonna start in March. Not it's not due March. Are you kidding? We just finished the red, white, and blue, Laura. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. It's not due March 1st. You're good. Whew, that was close.
No, it is not. I'm being the behinder there. Come on.
Always. Dorlin, it was awesome drive to see the scenery. I'll bet it was. I'm so jealous. When you guys are driving, Dorlin, do you ever sit on the couch or cook something to eat?
if it's an RV, she
My
can't.
mom did that.
If it's a motor home,
She
what?
can.
Right.
That's why I'm
Motor
asking.
home she can, RV she can't.
My mom did it in an RV.
And the pull trailer hooked to the tongue of a vehicle?
Yeah.
No, it was an RV. It was a 32-foot Fleetwood. Aren't those
Motorhome?
RV? Motorhome. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
like
a
dog food.
motorhome is different than a regular RV.
And then she blew up the thing. We had to get it fixed. We had to stop it because it wasn't ours. So
Yeah.
I wish it was, but no.
Because Dorlin, is yours a trailer or an actual motorhome? RV is recreational vehicle. Recreation vehicle is anything you take off the road or
Right.
travel in.
I don't think she's pulling a trailer behind a pickup or something.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the bikes.
Yeah.
Or they got a motorhome and they're pulling a trailer for the bikes.
Okay, ladies and gents. Anybody have any questions?
Well, June's not back yet.
Be thinking of those scrappy blocks, okay? She probably stopped and talked to a neighbor. I can't wait.
June's not getting any block swap blocks anyway. She's in the
Yeah, she's not in the block.
yeah, she's not in the swap. So we're just trying to be nice because she went outside.
Okay, well, everybody, have a great day. Sandra,
Yeah.
thank you. Gladys, thank you. Everybody in chat, thank you. Be thinking of scrappy blocks, okay, ladies? And we shall see you tomorrow. Have a good one.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, she does. She's cutting us off. We got to go without.
Yes, you do.